Thank you. Thank you. I feel honored to be here tonight, particularly on the heels of listening to the senator who moves me to my core, and for risking his life, for standing in the face of danger, and for standing up for truth in the midst of genocide. I want to say also to be at the Institute of Policy Studies and to be in a crowd of people who have fought with their lives for peace and justice and equality gives me great hope and confidence and stamina. You know, I was thinking about this award I'm about to give, and this last year in V-Day, we focused on women in conflict zones. So I had an opportunity to travel to many places and to meet with women from Lebanon, from Haiti, from Afghanistan, from Iraq, and recently I spent a great deal of time in the Democratic Republic of Congo. I have to say that there I hit a threshold of understanding of what war can do, particularly to the bodies of women, who are the holders of life and the future. And I have to say, being in Washington, here we are on the heels of the potential of another war that this country is thinking, or this administration, or this empire, I don't know what it is at this point, is thinking of launching towards Iran. I have to say, here and now, that if we are brave and bold as American citizens, we will not let this happen, and we will do everything in our power to make sure it does not happen. Even before this horrific war and occupation of Iraq began, families of young women and men who were facing possible deployment to Iraq began to mobilize to try to stop it. Just a few months after the invasion of Iraq, IPS presented its 2003 Letelier-Moffitt Human Rights Award to Military Families Speak Out, an organization of several thousand family members of U.S. soldiers in recognition of their courage and commitment in opposing the rising war. Over the next several years, MFSO and other military organizations, Gold Star Families of Peace, Veterans for Peace, and soon Iraq Veterans Against the War emerged at the very center of our peace and justice movement, taking their place at the very core of anti-counter-recruitment and veterans' rights mobilizations. Today, while military families and veterans remain central to our movement, a whole new component of military resistance has emerged. Active duty GIs who have taken up publicly the demand to end the occupation and bring all the troops home. GI resistance has a long and defiant history in the U.S., perhaps most powerfully during the Vietnam War. And now we're seeing the latest incarnation of that proud legacy with the creation of the Appeal for Redress. These exceptional, and I got to meet them this afternoon, exceptional is accurate, exceptional active duty service members, almost all of them young, many of them people of color, almost all of them in the lower ranks of the military hierarchy, have taken an extraordinary risk. They have taken the words of our Constitution as truth, and it's lucky we still have one. So we want to bless them for that. Knowing that the joining the military entails giving up almost all constitutional rights, even beyond those we watch being shredded day by day by an administration unaccountable and out of control. These are service people of whom we can all be proud, whose understanding of duty means the duty to speak truth to power. We honor them tonight. Please welcome Liam Madden, co-founder of the Appeal for Redress, who will accept the Letelier-Moffitt Human Rights Award for his brave organization. Liam.